Welcome back, JJ Vikings crew. You cannot go wrong with my outfit. You can't go wrong with this outfit, guys. Don't play with me. It looks pretty fresh. It looks pretty fresh, right? Don't play. Don't play. It looks pretty fresh. Yeah, I know. I know. You know what's also pretty fresh? Minnesota Vikings safety Harrison Smith takes a significant pay cut to stay with the Minnesota Vikings. A significant pay cut. Harrison Smith, a significant pay cut. Am I saying significant too much? Be real. Be honest. Please be honest. I love honesty. Ish. Kind of. Sort of. My apologies for talking so much. I'm in a good mood today, okay? I'm in a good mood today. I'm having a good day. I'm having a good week, actually. Having a good weekend as well. Don't ever want that to change. Gotta live life while you can, because, it could be the end tomorrow. Who knows? So, Harrison Smith, significant pay cut, like I said, $7.3 million in cap savings to be exact. This man really wants to stay with the Vikings if he's going to, pay that much, because normally guys like Harrison Smith would want normally like a sort of a, what do you call it? Sort of top tier safety money. Guys like Harrison Smith would really want top tier safety money. I mean, look at Anthony Harris. Look at Anthony Harris. Look at Anthony Harris. There's a reason why the Vikings couldn't come to an agreement with him. The Vikings could not come to an agreement with him, and that's why his season ended with the Vikings in 2020. So, Anthony Harris, I don't know. Was Anthony Harris really worth 11 point something million dollars? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, just think of this as an Anthony Harris type of case where the Vikings couldn't quite come with an agreement with him. So he signed a couple 1-year deals with the Eagles. That didn't work out too well because the Eagles were kind of garbaggio in 2020. They still had Carson Wentz, I believe. But Harrison Smith, however, he's staying with the Vikings. At first, I thought he'd be cut, but then I had a feeling that the Vikings would come to an agreement with Harrison. It worked. He's been doing well-ish, but I'm glad that we have Brian Flores as defensive coordinator, so we have a guy with an aggressive mind. So, Brian Flores is a guy who can let Harrison be Harrison, because in the 2022 season, we saw that Harrison Smith, there was no blitzing from him at all. He would normally blitz. He's a guy that loves to blitz, and I would always enjoy watching him blitz. He's a fantastic pass rusher, fantastic blitzer. Always gets the quarterbacks. Always hits people hard. Hits really, really, really hard. No wonder they call him Harry the Hitman or Hitman Harry. He's very hard hitter, great rusher. But in 2022, with the atrocious Vikings defense, besides Duke Shelley and some of the other guys, former Vikings defensive coordinator Ed Donatel with his 3-4 defensive scheme, which Brian Flores will be using in a more aggressive way. Brian Flores is probably going to let Harrison be Harrison because Brian Flores is aggressive, And yes, Harrison Smith makes terrific interceptions, but at one point, you just got to let Harrison be Harrison and just blitz. Get after the quarterback, be that guy. Just, we after you. We're after you. Purple people eaters with a safety blitz. How about that? We're going to see more and more and more of this, and I'm going to really appreciate this. But then again, I love Harrison's interceptions. I don't mind him dropping back into coverage every once in a while, playing like a linebacker. But when that time comes on like a 3rd and 6, blitz. Because Brian Flores is a very go out there and get him guy. It has burned him a few times, but it's better than sitting back there 8 to 9 yards of separation, just letting the receivers just pick their way away from you, pick their way past you. Better than that. Way better than that. So aggressiveness is key in this situation. So very, very happy to see that Harrison Smith wants to stay with the Vikings and that the Vikings appreciate his pay cut, hopefully. But let us know in the comments below. Minnesota Vikings safety Harrison Smith takes a significant pay cut, $7.3 million in cap space savings to be exact. Let us know in the comments below your thoughts on our thoughts. Should we have kept Harrison? In my opinion, yes. Yes. Let Harrison be Harrison. Let's let him blitz a little bit more with an aggressive-minded defensive coordinator and very, very smart. Brian Flores going to turn things the right way. So, Harrison Smith, welcome to staying with the Vikings. And until next time, Skol Vikings from your number one analyst, JJ Vikings. All right, later, folks.